and rolling up and down the fingers. Into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. The index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. Pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And let's go around the back. Switch. Switch. And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. All right, put the ball on the floor, assess. The feet, step on the ball in the middle of the foot. Press 3 times. Up to the knuckles, once on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. And release, reassess, repeat on the foot 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Top of the heel. Wiggle the foot, toes, I mean. Press. Separate. Press. Wiggle. And a scribble. Get the ball out of the way, reassess the feet, and swing the arms up and down. And then shake the tree. 3, 2, 1, center, twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center. We'll do some primordial Tai Chi. Hands go out and up, back in and down. Right hand over to the right side. Take a look, come back. Left hand to the left. And back. Form a chi ball, bring it up the front of the spine, out, down, back in, up to the heart, carry it right, carry it left, back to the right, come back to center, right hand is below, left hand is up, bring the right hand up, left hand down, left hand up, right hand down, pivot on the left heel, turn a quarter, throw a pitch. Left hand gathers chi, right hand gathers left, pivot, pitch. Right hand is below, bring it up, bring the left hand down, and then bring it up. Right hand down, pivot, pitch. Left hand gathers, right, left, extend both arms. Go down, scoop up chi, left hand inside the right palm. Carry it up to the crown. And back down. And take 2 breaths. And turn and take some steps forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Slap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. All right, it's the McGill Big 3+1 day. No squats. If you want to do them, I will. Whatever you do, be safe. And Dick's not here, so I won't be doing anything after. And we'll get going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ten. 20. 30, take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Bring the hands up. Come on your toes if you can. And come back down, bend back if you can. Come back to center, bend to, drop one hand, bend in that direction. Go the other way. Back to center, interlace. Come to the chest, push out. Come on down, interlace behind the back. Raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And hold. Go a little higher. Come on down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms, rotate. Go the other way. One palm down, one palm up, flip flop. And then bring one arm across, press it. And then the other. First time behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Form a Y, squeeze the shoulders together and hold. Release, squeeze, release, squeeze. And release. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. And then put your fists on your temples and bring your elbows forward and back. Come on down and rotate at the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. Come back to center, tuck in your chin and turn to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. And look up. Back to center, still tuck, look the other way, drop it. Look up. Back to center, tuck in your chin and peck like a pigeon. All right, grab a stick. Let's go inside the arch on one side, other leg out. Bend that knee, slide down the stick, stretch the inner thigh. Come on up, go the other way. And come on up. Bring one leg out, put the stick behind it. Lift the sole of the foot, and as you hinge at the waist, wiggle that sole. Press the sole of the foot against the stick. And same thing with the other leg. Hamstring first. And then the sole. All right, we're going to do the toning bar routine. So I'll put the stick behind the back, parallel to the spine. One hand on top, one in the middle. Raise it up and down. Switch the position of the hands and repeat. Bring the stick up overhead or in front of you and go side to side. And then bring the stick to the shoulders. No, we're going to bring it to the back, I'm sorry. At the waist and twist at the waist. And then up to the shoulders, palms facing in. And do some bicep curls. Leave it below the waist, reverse the grip. Bend the knees, keep the back straight, bring the stick down and back up again. And take a break. Bend the knees, keep them bent, bring the elbows past the rib cage. Come on up. Stick is at the shoulders, take a breath. Raise it above the head and back to the shoulders. And then come below the waist. Raise the elbows up to shoulder height. Keep it at the shoulders and push out. And then bring the stick around back. Palms facing away, raise the stick behind you. Reverse the grip and repeat. And take the stick to one side, hold on at or near the top, and swing behind. And reverse to the other, bring the stick to the other hand and repeat. All right, bring it to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Step back on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second, rocking for about 20. And 20. Okay, let's put the stick down. Now, Mira, I'm going to give you some exercises to do in the chair while we do the McGills on the floor. So why don't you grab a chair, and while we do our first McGill on the floor, you're going to do a sit to stand. And then the second exercise will be a kick. The third will be to cross your legs and press down. And then the fourth will just be to do a knee up. I'll let you know, I'll remind you when we get to each of them. But Nina and I are going to be on the floor doing the McGills. So, Mira, you're doing sit to stands. We are putting both hands under the small of the back. One leg is extended. The sole of the other is on the floor. We're going to come up and hold for 10. And back down. Reverse the position of the feet. And come up for 10. Back down. Only coming up enough to clear the floor with our shoulders. Come up. And down. And up. And down. Reverse and up. And down. Last one, reversing the legs and up. And down. Okay. If you want to stay in your back, you can do a dying bug. Left leg, right arm would be extended like so. But if you can, turn around. We are going to do the bird dog. And Mira, you're going to be kicking, alternating the legs, sitting back in the chair. All right, ready? Let's do left arm and right leg. And back. Right arm, left leg. Back, left hand, right foot. And back, right hand, left foot. Back, right leg, left hand. Back, right arm, left foot. And back. All right, come on to one side. We are going to do planks either from the knees or from one foot on top of the other or one foot back of the other. Come on up for 10. Mira, you're going to cross your leg over and press down on the knee. And down. Breath. Mira, you can switch legs. Every time we come down, why don't you switch the legs and repeat. All right, and we're up. 10, 9, and down, breath, and up. And down. All right, we're going to go to the other side. Up. Up. And down. And last one up. And down. Okay, we're going to go on our backs. Mira, you're just going to do some knee ups. Just raise your knees as high as feels safe for you. We are going to put our palms by our sides and come up into a bridge and hold for 10. Squeezing the glutes. And down. That's the first of 6. Up. And down. Up. And down. Up. Down. Up. Down, and last one up. And down. All right, I'm going to sit and do the breathing. You can stand if you'd like, or sit. It's 4, 7, 8. In for 4. Count of 4 through the nose, hold for 7, exhale for 8 through the mouth, 6 rounds. Keep the ratio even if you go faster. Here we go. All right, rub those hands together, cultivate some chi. And form a chi ball. And the center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. Scoop it up. And Namaste. I see Dick has joined us, so we will have an after class. We'll be doing bands.
All righty. Well,
All right.
time.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome, Mira. Have a good one.
You
Nina,
too.
enjoy. And Dick, let's grab the mini bands to start. Okay, let me switch the camera here. All right, we're going to come across and do some tricep extensions. And then go to the other side and repeat. And then bring the band behind the back, wrapped around the wrists. Pull out for a second and then back in. All right. Take a breath. We're going to do some bows and arrows. And go the other way. And then put the band around the ankles. Athletic position, bend the knees, hinge at the waist, and do some lateral walking. And take a breath. All right, we're going to kick one leg forward. And then the other. And breath. And then back. The leg. All right, bring the band up to just above the knee. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to do some squats. Try to keep your head facing forward. Just come straight down. Looking straight ahead. All right, and we're going to get on the floor. Band is still above the knees. Going to get onto one side. And lift the top leg. And then go to the other side. And lift that leg. And then move the band down to the ankles. And we're going to line our backs. And we're going to raise the feet, kick out, come down, and bring the feet back together. Up, out, down, and back. And take a breath. Wrap the bands around the soles of the feet. Bring the knees up and bicycle. And take a breath. We're going to come up into a half kneel with the band under the front foot. Come on up onto one knee. And band is under the front foot, and you're going to use the arm on that side to pull back into a row. And then reverse the position of the legs, put the band under the other front foot, the other foot that is now in front. And pull back. All right. Let's stand up and grab the bands with the handles. Put the band under both feet. And do some bicep curls. And take a break. Keep the band there. And another set of bicep curls. And rest. And then let's do some rows. Up. Bring it up. And pause. A few breaths. And another set. All right, that should do it. There we go. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Have a great day.